Why does TXT resonate so deeply with young audiences around the world? TXT's music videos are filled with fantasy imagery, horns, magic, mirrors, wings, and alternate worlds. At first glance, these visuals may appear fictional or unrealistic. However, TXT does not simply create fantasy stories. Concepts such as liminality and hybrid identity help explain why TXT feels emotionally meaningful to many young people today. TXT visualizes the emotional uncertainty of becoming someone, and that emotional instability may be exactly why global youth connect so strongly with them. One of the most important ideas in understanding TXT is liminality. Liminality refers to existing between two states, neither one thing nor another. TXT repeatedly portrays youth in this unstable condition. Their characters are often represented as neither children nor adults, but as people trapped between identities. This is especially visible in TXT's debut song, Crown. In the music video, horns suddenly appear on the protagonist's head. Rather than symbolizing power, the horns initially represent fear, shame, and alienation. The protagonist hides from others and becomes afraid of being different. Through this imagery, TXT transforms adolescence into a state of emotional liminality. Growing up is not shown as a smooth process. Instead, it is represented as confusion, fragmentation, and emotional instability. This resonates strongly with many young people who experience identity as uncertain and continuously changing in modern society. TXT frequently uses fantasy imagery, magic, monsters, dream worlds, and alternate realities. However, these fantasy elements are not simply forms of escapism. Instead, they function as emotional metaphors. TXT blends multiple cultural and visual influences, creating a hybrid style that feels globally familiar. TXT combines K-pop performance with anime-inspired storytelling and Western fantasy imagery. As a result, their visual language feels globally familiar while still emotionally personal. Fantasy becomes a way to express emotions that are difficult to explain directly. For example, songs such as Run Away and Eternally portray loneliness, anxiety, and emotional isolation through surreal worlds and dream-like transitions. The fictional worlds reflect very real emotional struggles. TXT transforms internal emotions into visible images, and this may explain why audiences around the world emotionally connect with their stories. Fantasy, in TXT's work, becomes a language for emotional recognition. TXT also reflects the emotional experience of digital age youth. Unlike traditional masculine ideals based on dominance and emotional distance, TXT presents softness, vulnerability, and emotional openness. This appeal can also be understood through ideas such as soft masculinity and emotional relatability. TXT's members often express confusion, loneliness, dependence, and emotional insecurity. Rather than hiding vulnerability, they make it visible. This emotional openness creates relatability. Platforms such as live streams and social media also create a sense of emotional closeness between TXT and fans. Young audiences no longer simply consume idols from a distance. Instead, they experience emotional companionship through continuous digital interaction. In a world where many young people feel isolated or emotionally uncertain, TXT provides a sense of emotional recognition and belonging. Their vulnerability feels human, and that humanity may be one of the main reasons why TXT resonates globally. TXT's worlds may appear fictional, but the emotions inside them are deeply real. Using fantasy, hybrid identity, and emotional storytelling, TXT represents the instability of growing up in the digital age. Their global popularity cannot be explained simply by catchy music or performance. Instead, TXT resonates because they transform anxiety, loneliness, and emotional uncertainty into shared emotional experiences. Modern K-pop increasingly connects with audiences through emotional storytelling and digital intimacy. TXT reflects these changes clearly. They do not simply perform songs. They visualize what it feels like to become someone in an unstable world. TXT's worlds may be fictional, but the emotions inside them are deeply real.